Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap.
What's going down, Gag Crew? What's good? What's good? What's good? Child, if you can't hear it or tell it, I'm just waking up from a nasty piece of damn nap. And because of that nasty piece of damn nap, I'm able to get up here, and this is the wrong backdrop. I'm able to get up here and give you guys Basketball Wives Orlando. This is season 1, episode 4, The Last Supper. So let's get into it, guys. So, honey, Mulan's Last Supper was a mess, girl. But before we get down to that, all of the ladies get ready for Mulan's Last Supper. Mulan asked all of the ladies to wear green. In her opinion, green means a fresh start, a new lease on life, fresh start, new relationships, get to know people, and so on and some such. Danielle and Morgan meeting up, the pregame by just themselves, and the situation comes up that they heard by way of messy ass Nikki about Mulan and Neek calling them bullies and mean girls. Well, y'all are bullies and mean girls. When the two of you two get together, y'all sit in y'all bitterness, and that bitterness, it bleeds all over everybody else and what they got going on. It's like when the two of you walk into the room together, it's already a dark cloud over y'all, and people are already expecting some ish to happen because y'all two would much rather sit in what once was versus living in what it is now. Like y'all two are some miserable assholes. Like I wouldn't want to be around y'all either. Like who the hell wants to constantly be around two bitter bitches that just have nothing better to do but sit up and cackle-kiki at somebody and another thing that y'all are killing me with, stop coming around here talking about y'all are the victims and y'all are constantly being who the hell is bullying y'all? Because from what I've seen thus far, y'all two are the biggest damn bullies. But what I've seen of you and of what's the name, Morgan and Danielle, nothing about y'all will ever sit here and make me think that Ashley and Mackenzie was bullying y'all bitches. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Get over it. Your man ain't want you. Get over it. All right, let's just call a thing a thing. Danielle and Morgan. I know it hurts, honey, but get over it. They just want that into y'all. They just did not want y'all. Get over it. Damn. Like I can't stand no bitter assholes. Like every time y'all come around, y'all just ruin every damn thing. Like this could have been a really, really, really good Last Supper. Y'all showed up with the negative attitude. Oh, I'm grown. Can't nobody tell me where to sit. I'ma sit where I want to sit. Why y'all two buzzers gotta sit beside each other? Y'all that codependent on each other. Y'all got that kind of codependency relationship with each other already to where y'all can't even be apart from one another. That's why I'm glad y'all friendship fell out in the middle of this thing. Because again, it wasn't built or based on anything genuine. I'm real glad y'all shit crumbled when it did. I'm really glad that it did. Moving on. Honey, let me tell you something. One thing about it, and two things for certain. Neek ain't no punk ass bitch, honey. I love Neek. I told y'all. Out of all them hoes, the only ones of them that I knew is Megan James and Neek. You understand? And I'm glad that Neek stood her damn ground. I am. You run around here talking about something. You too damn grown for a little girl calling you a bitch. You is a bitch. You was a bitter ass bitch that need to go and lay her bitter bitchy ass the fuck down somewhere and reevaluate life. You really do. Because you really gonna allow your emotions to get you hurt one day. Morgan, ain't nobody scared of you, girl. Ain't nobody scared of you or Danielle. Like I could girl who for what? For what, Morgan? Let me tell you something. Had Neek was been able to lock jaw on your ass, I really hope Danielle would have been able to to come through and follow through, honey. Because had she locked down on your ass like a pit bull, you would have gonna know something. I don't care what happened with them. I really don't. No, I don't want to see my ladies out here fighting or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, when a person take you there, a person take you there. Y'all was already rude as hell when y'all first came up in there. The energy already shifted when y'all first got up in there. Y'all already ruined her damn ladies' night the night before, so she still has some residual pissed offness about your ass. Like I ain't mad at it. I really wish she would have grabbed hold of it. I do. I really wish she would have grabbed hold of it. I just and Nikki, you a liar. And I said this, what, episode 2, I think, when this happened. You want to sit up and want to run down about what Megan and Neek said, but yet you didn't tell them that not only did you agree with them about them being mean girls and bullies, you laughed at. Now you trying to y'all know I don't even like Nikki old fugly ass any damn way. So moving on. So, honey, y'all know how this goes. We got to have the couple of days after the whole melee took place down to the restaurant. You got to have the separate conversations. So you got the bitter Betty bitches, plus Nicole, Nikki. Then you got a odd combination. No, Mulan, Ashley, and Morgan. No, Megan. Milan, Ashley, and Megan. Then you got Mackenzie and Neek. So we just gonna get them on down out the line. So Megan, no, Morgan, Danielle, and Nikki meet at Morgan House. And they do what they always do. Play the messy, petty, mean girl antics that they always pull. Isn't that new? But Nikki, so Nikki talks about how she tried to talk to Mulan about what happened down to the situation, and you know how she didn't appreciate them trying to make her out to be a liar or whatever the case may be, and then she put her in a group chat with some hairstylist or something that's friends with Mulan, and then they started going back and forth with each other. Nikki called her a Oompa Loompa or whatever the case may be, and then Mulan sent her a picture of her bike, and and them damn love handles she got all around her damn bike and all the rest of that. Then she start crying, hotlling damn body shaming. Nicole, girl, fuck you. I don't care about you, sis. I don't care about you, girl. The way that you got up on your live and went off on Ford and called him all type of FAGs and all of the rest of that shit. You think I give a flying holy hell what anybody said about you and all that bacon on your damn bike that need to be shaved? Girl, I don't care. Girl, go cry me a river. Go cry them tears to a hoe that care, because I ain't one. Okay? Danielle, I do not believe that Mackenzie was Rashad's side chick. What I believe is that Rashad never really wanted your ass. Okay, that's what I think. He never wanted your ass, and you need to go on ahead and build a bridge and get the hell over it. Now, when it comes to Morgan and Ashley, I don't know, but Morgan, the way you moving, the way you grooving, and the way you going about it, it ain't making me like you, sis. Even if she could have done all of those things, it still ain't making me like you, sis. You not with the man no more, so ain't even no need to give all that energy into dead situations. That's one thing that y'all women constantly do. You keep giving life to dead shit. You keep giving life to a nigga that you ain't with no more, and to a situation that you ain't in no more. I don't understand that. But whatever. Okay, y'all women folk, and I guess y'all could do what y'all want to do. If that's what y'all want to do, go do it. Um, because at this point, that's that on that on that. Um, Megan, Ashley, and Mulan. Mulan, I do feel like that you was straddling the fence, but at the same time, I don't necessarily feel like you was trying to go about it in the messy way. I thoroughly do believe that you did feel as though Danielle and Mackenzie can't talk because you feel the same way that I feel. Like, girl, she didn't steal nothing from you because he won't show us from the very beginning. All right? He won't show us from the very beginning. And you could run around out here trying to make yourself feel better by making her out to be the sad chick, but you're still miserable as hell. So why continuously sit in that? I believe Mulan was trying to do the right thing by trying to get y'all to at least hear each other out, realize that Rashad is the one that's the issue, not y'all, not Mackenzie, not you, Rashad. But again, you want to place all blame on the woman. Fine. Um, uh, Mackenzie and Neek, they have a play date with the churn or whatever the case may be, trying to work on a little co-parenting and whatnot. And they talk about the night. So, Neek took responsibility and Neek took accountability. Neek said, you know what? I ain't even had to do that to Morgan. I ain't had to get up and put my napkin in her face and all of that because if somebody threw something at me, it would have been on and popping from that point too. I can appreciate Neek for saying, you know what, I ain't even had to do that. I was already in my feelings for what happened the other night, and then the energy shifted, and so then I was already riled up, and then I took it to a point where it didn't have to go. I appreciate Neek for that, but Neek, I don't feel bad for what happened to Morgan. I don't. And I still believe if you would have locked jaw on that ass, it would have took Jesus Christ himself and the nearest dog catcher to to pry you from up off her ass. And I'd have been all here for it. I would have. I'm just gonna be I don't condone violence, but I would have been all here for it. Is this done on that? Yeah, that's done on that. Moving on. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, we still got a whole nother scene, but Morgan is pissing me off. So we get to a scene where you got Danielle, Nikki, Megan, Morgan, and Lindsay doing little shadow boxing classes or whatever the case may be. Some fun, some to, get their mind off of things, let out some frustrations and aggression in a positive way or whatever or whatever. So they talk about everything that's going on with the group, and I forgot to mention in the middle of Morgan and Neek's possible melee, somewhere in that Danielle hits Mackenzie. I mean, not Mackenzie, hits Mulan. And Mulan feels the way about that because Mulan was like they were genuine friends before this. They was genuine friends outside the show. That Danielle always looked at her, considered her like a little sister. And Mulan feels like you to haul off and want to hit me behind your bitter ass friend. That's some BS to her. And so Megan tells her, "Listen, I really feel as though you and more and Mulan do need to just no." She tells her she needs to let it go. She said because let all that hurt go and let all that anger and frustration go. She says that she's been around her for like over the summer or something like that, and she knows that she's a lot better than all of this that she's given right now. And I thoroughly agree with Megan. But guess what? Morgan gonna step back and tell her, friend, you could get over it when you want to get over it. Bitch, what? What? So you want your friend to stay in foolishness and calamity, basically. You want your friend to just sit in this muck and mire because why? You choose to sit in yours. Like I say, y'all two are some bitter assholes, and I'm really glad that y'all fell out. I am. I'm glad y'all fell out. Because Morgan, what you trying to do around here, girl, is sick and it's sad and it's twisted. You one of them people that thoroughly do want other women to sit and trauma bond with your old. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Like I don't like somebody that just wants somebody to stay in a slump. or stay in a state of confusion or stay in a state of anger or hurt or sadness. Like, why would you want that for your damn friend? Why? With that, because you want to sit in that shit over Eric. All right, y'all, we back. So in this next scene, we got Neek and Mackenzie doing Pilates together. Listen, I'm gonna be real. That's all it was for that. But I'm gonna be honest. I can appreciate the effort that both Mackenzie and Neek put, either they putting on for the cameras or they was really giving each other a fair shake and a fair chance in real life. Now, little birdie told me that Mackenzie and Rashad ain't even together no more. So wait, no, this ain't even her. They ain't got nothing to do with it. That's with Danielle. Child, I'm sure Danielle probably somewhere just so happy to go back and continue to screwing the lying manipulative bastard that she said he was. But whatever. Getting back to the point I was trying to make, I totally appreciate them for trying to get this co-parenting thing together. All right. Neek is gonna be around her two children, even though Neek and Dwayne don't have children together. That is still his girlfriend. They live together. And when their kids are over Dwayne's house, that's Neek's house. Mhm. So when they're there with him, they're there with her. So it does make sense for the both of them to just be adults. They don't have a problem with each other. They shouldn't have a problem with each other. There are kids involved, and I feel as though they're doing the right thing by being an adult and being adults, being women, and giving each other a fair chance and a fair shake. You never know, you might like the bitch, and look what happened. They like each other. I'm fine with it because I ain't got no problem with Mackenzie. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. And if it works for them, it works for me. Shout out to them. Moving on. So, honey, we get down to this next to last part. Hopefully, we down to the last part after this commercial. But we see Mackenzie and her dad. She's getting ready to go leave out to be with Rashad for a couple days or whatever the case may be. Interesting fact, though. So Mackenzie was running down the timeline of how long she knew Rashad. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, because I could just go back and fast, I mean, rewind it, but I ain't. Did she get up here and say that she's known Rashad since high school, but they didn't become like friends until years later? So you mean to tell me? So Rashad grew up on the same block as her cousin, so her cousin knows Rashad. More than likely, she met Rashad through her damn cousin, probably in around the times the both of them was in high school, but they knew each other, but they didn't really know each other. And then they got with each other or familiar with each other later on down the line. I mean, so then Mackenzie, did y'all reconnect while he was still with Danielle, or did y'all reconnect when he was already done and over with Danielle? See, I really need to know exactly when it was y'all met because Mackenzie, you never really quite cleared that up, though, honey. No tea, no shade, but you never really quite cleared that up. Like, was you and him together when he and Danielle was done? My personal opinion, I believe he and Danielle was done. What I honestly think, I think they were done. More than likely, he was probably filling her head up with a whole bunch of shoulda, woulda, couldas, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But then he switched it up around the time he decided to get with Mackenzie, and that's probably why Danielle feels as though she came in betwixt something. That's really what I think. All right, I don't necessarily think Mackenzie is some whore bag out here just stealing all of these women men. I don't. She don't necessarily give me that, but then again, I mean, them be the main ones that'll go out here and take your man, sis. So, I mean, maybe she is one. I don't know. I still feel like Danielle need to get the hell over it. Okay. Even with that, I still feel like Danielle need to get the hell over it. I feel like Danielle is using her pain for a buck, and it ain't even that real like that. That's really what I think, my opinion. But yeah, that's really all that came to the scene. She snuck out the house before her daughter saw her and got to crying and acting a complete donkey, and like most parents do. And yeah, that's that. We'll be back. So, honey child, we down to the final part of this, and that is Mulan and Danielle meeting up. Listen, child, I'm gonna be real with you, Danielle. I do believe Mulan. You do allow Morgan to put a battery in your back. I'm gonna be honest. I do believe that you allow her to put a battery in your back because the both of you guys were hurt. And I still feel like the both of you guys feel like the best way to channel your hurt is to have other women that are around you that have been through some things. And then y'all can just build and base your relationship off that. That's really what I think. But not everybody is down with that, Danielle. Whatever Mackenzie may or may not have done with you and Rashad have nothing to do with the rest of them damn women. You want them women to have the same feelings as you do as it comes to Mackenzie, but why would they? Why would they? Mackenzie didn't do anything to them. So why would they ostracize her because she's now with a nigga that didn't want you? That makes no sense, Danielle. You want everybody to be, and it's the same thing with Morgan. That's why I say Morgan definitely put a battery in your back because y'all just want it to be y'all, and then y'all want all of the rest of them to have Mackenzie and Ashley sitting over here in the side of the corner because of what y'all say they did to y'all. That has nothing to do with them ladies. I'm on Mulan's side. Nah, we ain't got to be friends. We can't be friends if you run around here putting hands on me, girl. We could be cordial. You see me, I see you. You wave, I give the nigga nod. You be on your side, I be on mine, and we could be fine. And I feel as though that's what they need to be. I do. I don't think the friendship can really do what it's supposed to do at this point. I don't. I agree with Mulan. Once you finally decide to heal, once you finally decide to let shit go, once you finally decide to move the hell on, then maybe me and you can get back to a space that we once was. But until then, while you sitting around here chilling with her and y'all doing all of this foolishness and calamity that y'all got, I don't want to deal with it. And I don't blame Mulan. I don't blame Mulan. I don't. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Monday night's episode, okay? Even though y'all getting it on Thursday. Let me know what y'all thought about Monday night's episode of Basketball Wives Orlando. And child, I'll holler at y'all again next Thursday for this. I'm gone. Bye.